Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of March 8th, 2026. This is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus not see coming for the week of March 8th, 2026? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Okay. You have Jackpot. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Reflecting. Okay. Tell me why Jackpot is something that my bull gang does not see coming this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy this week, Taurus, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Death card. And we have the Two of Wands. At the bottom of the deck is the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. You have the Page of Wands. You have the Three of Pentacles. And you have a Knight of Swords. And that leaves the Tower to the Five of Swords to the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Tell me why the Seven of Swords is here in Taurus's energy this week. Why is the Seven of Swords in Taurus's energy this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Swords is clarified by Queen of Swords. The Page of Cups. Oh, two cards came out. We're going to take it. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Death card. Why is the Death card here for Taurus this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Death card is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the World card. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star. Taurus, I actually really like this for you. I feel like you are receiving an offer or an opportunity this week that will enable you to move forward in your life. So if you are a Taurus, you've been stuck at a job, you're not very happy with it. I feel like you've been very slick, very sly, very cunning, very calculating, and very quiet when it comes to looking for another job. Like, I don't think your current place of employment knows that you're looking for another job. In that respect, I do think that you have a job offer for those of you where that message will resonate with you. And it does enable you to then create some type of plan here in this Two of Wands card to give notice to your job and to move forward. So this seems to be, in that respect, if you are a Taurus looking for a job, this is the employer then new employer, potential employer communicating with you, an offer opportunity for you to come work with them or collaborate with them. This also applies, Taurus, for those of you where maybe you have been inquiring on some type of loan, grant, financial assistance. Again, I feel like you receive word communication from this group or this association or this lender or maybe even a educational institution. For those of you where maybe this is like trying to get accepted for some type of course or class. Again, I feel like it comes in. It's something you've been quietly working on. So I don't think the whole world knows that you've been trying to acquire this financial, we'll call it resource or assistance. But I think it does come in, and now you get to make a decision if you want to accept it and move forward, or if you want to keep looking for another option or opportunity. So yes, you definitely have a jackpot win. If this is in terms of relocating, sometimes I could see the Knights as the energy of individuals who are looking to move, and Death to the World card sometimes could imply travel. So again, this feeling would be like maybe you put an offer down on a home and you were waiting for someone to say yes, or to just even give you an offer. Again, an offer here is made, and then you get to decide if you want to accept the offer. So I like this for you. There's something here that you have been working on, and you are receiving the opportunity this week to move forward with it. Tell me about that Two of Wands card. And then that Reflecting card is like, yeah, now you get to think about it. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, you have Two of Swords. So you have a decision here to make on the table this week. That would explain why we have the Reflecting card here. You get to make a decision. First off, I think you're very happy when you receive this offer. You have the message and the messenger, and then a communicator here with that Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords here. So I think when you receive this communication, your first instinct here is like, oh my God, this is amazing. I didn't think I would get this, land this. I didn't think anyone would want to buy this. Like for those of you who this could be something that you're selling. Maybe you didn't think you would get a buyer or get a buyer this quickly. But then there's a little bit of internal dialogue that you're having here with yourself with that Five of Wands, the Judgments. Like, all right, well, now I need to decide if I'm going to accept this new job opportunity, this financial opportunity. I could even be speaking to a Taurus where this is a love opportunity. You could have someone coming towards you here, someone that you find to be attractive, and someone here is asking you out on a date or making some kind of love offer. Again, you'll need to make a decision. I think initially you're very happy, elated, maybe even flattered there. Queen of Wands to the Eight of Wands. If you want to do this, if you want to move forward, if you want to accept, if you want to engage, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it does appear here that two things are happening this week, or I should say three things. An offer opportunity that you have been wanting for quite some time is coming in. It makes you very happy. It looks like you're going to reflect on whether or not you want it, and then you'll make a decision here about whether or not you are moving forward with it. Let's get you a couple of cards here of advice. Take a peek behind that Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Wands to the Sun card. I don't want to tell you what to do, and please don't ever let tarot to dictate what you do, but most of you are going to decide to do that. Eight of Cups is also a card of movement, and it's someone who's moving towards wish fulfillment, which is quite possible that's what this is. It could even go beyond that, to be quite honest with you, because we have the Eight of Cups there, which would be, you would be walking away, and I have two cups on the table to the Ten of Cups. So this is something that you're like, wow, if I accept this or move in this direction, I could actually be very emotionally content for quite some time to come. So really nice reading here for you. So I would expect an offer opportunity this week that makes you very excited or very happy. Three cards of advice here for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. What do you have, Taurus? You have, again, that Queen of Wands. So you'll be in control here of making this decision. You then have the Eight of Swords, and you have the Hierophant, and that is your power card. Bottom of the deck, again, with this Five of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is definitely an offer opportunity that enables you that if you were to move towards this, it would require you to leave something or someone behind. And that seems to be the only issue that you're having here with the Eight of Swords. It's like, maybe you like what you do for a living, but you don't like who you work for. And now you have a new job opportunity, and you're like, even though I don't like my boss, I'm really going to miss working with these people or working with this client. So again, in terms of advice here, this is telling you to take your time. You are not trapped. You are not stuck. This is the offer opportunity you've been desiring for quite some time. Now that it is arriving, make the decision that best aligns with you, your goals, and your vision for the future. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Looks like a really great week is headed for my bull gang. Really happy for you. You've been going through it, so you certainly do deserve this. That is what I have for you, Taurus, for the week of March 8th. I almost said May 8th, so maybe May is relevant, or maybe some of you are May babies. If so, happy birthday in advance. But that is what I have for you, Taurus, for the week of March 8th, 2026. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.